The Isle of Man has its own language, Manx Gaelic, Failtaru Gisard Valley Ghoulish, which means welcome to the city of Douglas. In fact, Douglas is the newest city in the British Isles, and because it's a crown dependency, it doesn't have a king, it has a Lord of Man. King Charles is sending his representative to bestow that title on Douglas. Queen Camilla turns up here this week. Yay! Hear that sound? That's the sound of two mighty rivers that join together to form the city of Douglas. Bigger than the Amazon when it rains. This is the River Glass and the River Doo. No, actually it's the River Doo and the River Don't. And that is where Douglas gets its name from, Doo and Glass. Brilliant. This is Queen Victoria's statue and clock. Ooh, built a squillion years ago. Of course it's got three faces on it. 1, 2, third one, and a spare. Ooh. Over here, see these dots in the road? That's where the clock used to stand. But it got in the way of the taxi, so they moved the clock. This dramatic memorial showing the very first lifeboat is a tribute to Sir William Hillary, who invented the Royal National Lifeboat Institution 200 years ago. This was the very first lifeboat, launched from Douglas to save people who were wrecked on this here rock, just over there in the middle of the harbour. Sir William was so concerned about people being wrecked that he built that tower, and in it he put the three essentials for safety. That's 3 blankets, 3 tins of beans, and 3 Bee Gees records. This is the House of Keys in the heart of Douglas. This is where all the decisions and all the laws are made in the Isle of Man. Now, the Isle of Man hasn't always had Douglas as its capital. Back in the olden days, it was down in the south, in Castletown. But in the 19th century, this place was a hotbed of smuggling. And smugglers, of course, always looking for valuables which are kept under lock and key. Hence, the House of Keys. But these days, that's the best set of keys I can find. And that's, of course, a blippy. So maybe they should rename this place the House of Blippies.